My husband and I were SA'd by another couple. Now that this case is finally over, I want to share it. This happened a year ago. But before I start, I want to mention that my husband is okay with our story being shared. We are in therapy and we came to terms with what happened, realizing we can't change it, regardless of how it messed us up and nearly destroyed our relationship. By the way, English isn't my native language, so I apologize if I mess something up. So about a year ago, me, 29 female, and my husband, 31 male, were invited by this couple. The man was a colleague of my husband and they invited us over for dinner. We always thought it would be a nice thing to be friends with another couple, so we agreed. When we got there, I noticed that him and his wife were acting kinda weird. They were nice, but almost too nice, if you understand, and they were constantly insisting that we drink some alcohol. I told my husband that he could drink, but I won't because someone has to drive us home. The two looked at each other and then said it's not a problem and that they could bring me a soft drink. I agreed and we talked to each other for a few hours. When our drinks were empty, they offered us more, and at some point I thought I was just paranoid and that they were really nice. But then when we drank the last drink, we both realized that something was off. I looked at him and my vision started to get blurry and I felt dizzy, and I could tell from his face he felt the same. The two looked at us smiling somehow weirdly, and then everything went black. I didn't remember much. I just woke up for a few seconds to the other couple's husband being on top of me exposed, and I saw my husband laid next to me with the wife on top of him. He didn't move a muscle, and then I lost consciousness again. I was woken up by my husband, who told me to get out of here. We laid between them and they were exposed and they slept. Our clothes laid next to the bed. We quickly grabbed them and silently left the place. I still felt dizzy. Until then, we were still so messed up that we didn't actually realize what just happened. We just wanted to get out of there. Only when we sat in the car did we slowly start to understand. We couldn't look at each other and the ride home was awkward. When we got home, we talked about it and decided to press charges for SA. The absurd thing is that they actually sent us photos of this afterwards. They unironically thought we were okay with it and sent us photos of them SAing us, saying how much fun the last night was. We didn't reply to that and just saved it for proof. Thanks to their own stupidity, we won the case. Of course, with this proof there was no denying it, even though they tried. However, this occurrence messed up our relationship pretty badly. It was hard for the both of us to enjoy lovemaking, and we felt more and more distant towards each other. Only the couple's therapy managed to save our relationship, and I would say we are kinda back to our former selves. But it wasn't easy. I just wanted to share this because I felt like this subreddit might be a good place for it and raise awareness. I wish I could have shared this sooner, but our lawyer recommended us to not make any statements they could use against us. However, this is it. Thanks for the attention and please be careful. Do not take drinks from someone you don't trust.